Hi guys, welcome back. Yeah, today I'm starting a new project and I wasn't going to film this, but it's got nothing to do with my usual building or woodworking. It's actually an automotive project. The engine is packed up on my vehicle. I've decided I'm going to overhaul the engine myself with the help of some friends and see if I can do it myself because I really couldn't find many videos on YouTube with regards to overhauling this specific engine, and I found it strange as this is a very common vehicle in our country. So I thought I'd make this video, and if anybody ever thought of, listen, they want a more in-depth look at how to overhaul things on the Opel Corsa 1.4 utility 2006 model, then this is the video for you to watch. So what I've done is I've filmed the stripping of the engine, and now I'm busy with the reassembly of the engine. So I'm just waiting for the cylinder head, the engine block and the crankshaft to come back from the engineers. And once that's here, then we will start assembling. But yes, there's one or two other things that we can do. And in this video, I will I'll show you what I'm doing, and you can follow along if ever you need to reassemble any of these parts or any specific engine part or gearbox part. Then just have a look back at my video. So here we go. So it fits over the shaft, and forgive my terminology at points because I'm not a mechanic, but I'm going to do the best I can from what I've learned. So this release bearing, it's hydraulically operated, uh, and it basically fits over here, and this little tube goes into it, and the fluid inside it basically moves this release bearing forward and back like that. So it's something that now that the engine is out, I've decided I'm going to replace. So one of the first things we need to do is to remove this pipe that's in here. And what's happened here is that this pipe is basically held together or held in by this fitting over here. So what needs to happen is we need to depress two little tabs inside here, and those two tabs, I assume there is a tool that's made for this, but I don't have this tool, so I'm just using my two little screwdrivers, two small flat screwdrivers, and I'm going to basically just push those two tabs apart, and then I've already pushed them. So what I'm doing now is just pushing down on this pipe, and it pops out. So what happened is, this happens there, the pipe comes out, and that part is done. now we can remove this holder. Okay, just to show you exactly what happened there, this clip here, you basically, I just need to wedge it out, and then you're gonna have to find your own wedge, the 2 screwdrivers and the long nose pliers, and try to wedge it out, and oh, almost there. Here we go. In the new kit, basically what you're going to get is the new bearing. You're going to get an O-ring. This is the existing fitting that goes on the other side. We'll come to that in a minute. And you get a new pipe as well as a new fitting. When doing work on these Opels, you definitely have to invest in a Torx bit set, all different shapes and sizes, because this is definitely the most common bolt and nut that gets used on the Opel Corsa. So what we're going to install next is the clip, as well as the fitting which goes to the external hydraulic pipe. And what will happen is he just clips in. I don't know if you heard that, but he will just clip in, and then we'll secure the fitting with a clip. Yeah, so that basically concludes the installation of the release bearing, the internal fitting and the external fitting. So what we're doing next is we're going to be having a look at the elusive sump on the gearbox. It does take a bit of work to get the gasket off, but in the long run it's actually better to replace the gasket. And that's the gear oil. It's the Castrol Bot 402. It's, as you can see, it's fully synthetic, 75 weight 85 GL4, and any obviously equivalent will be suitable.